Two additional First New Deal projects that were incredibly important are the Agricultural Adjustment Act and the Tennessee Valley Authority. Now, the Agricultural Adjustment Act, also known as the AAA, was designed to try to help out those rural farmers that were struggling, even going back into the mid-20s. So how did the government try to help out the farmers? Well, what they came up with were farm subsidies, something that's still out there today. Farm subsidies to not grow crops. The key being not grow crops. Remember, this is about supply and demand. If you lower the supply, then that's going to increase prices, which means that the farmers can get more for their crops because there's less available. Simple supply and demand stuff. However, we have to remember how this is structured during the time period. Especially in the South, because in the South, there are a lot of sharecroppers, both black and white, but the AAA is going to definitely hurt black Southerners who are sharecroppers because they didn't own the land. So the landowner would take the sharecropper's land out of production, the landowner would get the farm subsidy, and they are going to get higher prices for their crops. So the landowner works out great, but those sharecroppers are going to really struggle during this time period. Another project is known as the Tennessee Valley Authority, and this is going to go through what we today would call Appalachia, right? It's in the Appalachian Mountains. It was the poorest area in the United States at that point. It's heavily white, and the Tennessee Valley Authority is going to build dams. Hydroelectric power dams. This is a rural electrification process. About 1.5 million Appalachian people were people that lived in the Appalachians. They're going to get electric because of this and indoor plumbing. And this is going to open up whole new markets for the people that are trying to sell those consumer products that require a plug. It's also going to give good jobs of both building the dams, and then after the dams are there, maintaining the electrical grid to Tennessee and the surrounding territories. This is going to harbor some resentment, though, as homes and villages are going to be flooded to make way for all of this progress.